In this demonstration we're going to look at configuring a DNS server. So I'll come to my DNS utility, come to my server, if I right click I have a properties tab. And on the properties tab, on the interfaces here, we can see the IP addresses that will serve DNS requests. So in my case, everything. In case the forwarders of my DNS server doesn't know about a certain record, what we can do is we can forward that request to a different DNS server. On the advanced tab, we can turn on and turn off various different settings. If we come to the routes hint, we have information relating to the DNS servers on the internet. Debug logging allows me to log packets for debugging, so we turn this on if we suspect we have a problem, turn it off once we fix the problem. The event logging tab just specifies exactly what we log in the DNS event log. The monitoring tab allows us to do tests against our DNS server, whether it's against our DNS server or a recursive query against another DNS server. Then on the security tab, we can specify who can manage the DNS server itself. So what we'll do here, we'll just click cancel. We've got our forward lookup zones, reverse lookup zones. So the forward lookup zone is responsible for computer IP address mapping, reverse IP to computer name mapping. One of the other tabs we've got here is conditional forwarders. So what we can do here is we can forward requests only for specific DNS domains. So what we'll do is we'll create one for contoso.com. So we'll right click, new conditional forwarder, and then we'll fill out the table. So we're going to go with contoso.com, specify the IP address to be 131.107.1.2. Now this will fail, purely because we don't have this server actually sitting out there on the network. So we'll select OK at this point, and we've now created our conditional forwarder. Other things we can do here as well is our DNS server will cache any queries that are returned back to it. One of the things we might want to do is we might want to clear out the cache manually. So if we right click, we have the ability to clear the cache. We also have the ability to manage our DNS server through Powershell. So if we just launch a Powershell, and what we'll do here is we'll just issue a query against our DNS server. So what we'll do here is we'll just do a get -DNS and then another S. If we hit the tab key, what it does is fills in the rest of the commandlet, hit our enter key, and what it does is it returns back information relating to the DNS server role. So it's now returned back information. If we scroll a bit, we can see there's quite a bit of information here. What I'd really like to do is page this information. So what we'll do at this point, we'll just clear the screen, and then what we'll do is we'll just issue the command with the more pipe. So we'll hit the enter key. As we can see now, it just pages down one page at a time. One of the other things we may want to do is put that information into a file, so we can again do that through the PowerShell commandlet. And we'll do that by just doing a get-DNS server, pipe that, we'll export this as a file, and we'll export that to c:/DNS-export.xml. As we can see, we've now created the file. So we just go to Windows Explorer. What we can see in Windows Explorer on the C drive, we can see the file we've just created. We can also use the command line as well just to create things like conditional forwarders. So we'll do that again through the PowerShell commandlet. And what we've done here is we're going to do add-DNS server conditional forwarder zone. Name is going to be Fabricum. The server that we're going to forward these requests to will be 131.107.5.6. And then finally what we'll do here is we'll just go back to our DNS utility. And all we'll do here is we'll do a refresh. And what we can see is there's fabricum.com. That's the end of this demonstration of having a look at the options for configuring a DNS server. Thank you.